Alright, welcome back. Typhus here with another episode of the Final Fantasy XII Randomizer. We're standing on the soggy plains of Giza because last episode, right at the end, from defeating the ringworm, we got the Silent Urn, which means we can take on the damn tortoise here. Gill Snapper, that's it. But we need to go hunt down all the trees, shoot them, and form a bridge across. Now we have shot a couple of the trees, and I probably shouldn't have shot a couple because now I don't remember exactly which ones I've shot or not. So this I know is one that we need to shoot. There it goes, spinning down, drifting slowly. Got the rain dancers there, and smaller tortoises. Now the Gill Snapper could be problematic. Oh, it's an elemental. He could be problematic because I know he's going to be spamming water on his end. Now hopefully a Bash trap triggered a leech trap. So Bash is now on 0 MP. That's fine, it's not like he was using magic. I really do need to set him up with what's it? Haste, because he has learnt it. Okay, there's a tree over there. That one is all the way in the Nomad's camp. And that's kind of the neat little thing in FF12 is that you can actually can see things in other areas. Okay, Vossler's got an elemental weapon. We can get rid of this thing. He did do it. Oh, come on, really? Right at the end there. Oh, but I'll see you at the next tree. Alright, one more tree to be shot with an invisible arrow. As it gaily floats down. Now, ooh, okay, I need to run away from that. That's an Entite. Oh, great. Thank you for waking me up. Okay, we've got enough of the bits and pieces of wood. It's formed a bridge, and we should be able to cross. So, the Gill Snapper is easy prey with us, and he's only going to spawn in the correct weather. So, it's a case of zone until you get the right weather. At least the NPC will be nice enough to tell us that he has spawned. So, it'll only spawn in downpour. I don't remember off the top of my head what the chances of downpour are. That's definitely not that. You can line the camera up like this and pretty much just hold down on the joypad, and until the NPC stops and brings up a chat box, you're pretty much good. Now we've got the chat box, so you can just literally just hold down on the analog stick or up depending on your camera view and just cycle the load screens. Okay, so now it has spawned. We have protect, we have a stupid leech trap, and we have our thing here. So that's a nice chunk. Okay, so he's going to be casting spells. Oh, he's got reflect damage. And, ooh, that's a chunk of damage. Balthier is going to be on dispel duty. Definitely do not want him with haste. Okay. Let's go. Vossler, do you actually have any useful... No. Ooh, lowest defense. Yes, please. And high potion on Fran. Okay, he's mobilized. Really? I didn't know that. Okay, we want to lower his strength. Okay. And Traveler. Well, we are going to use Wither and Expose on this thing. Okay, Fran's dead. That's fine. She got hit hard with the blizzard. Don't know what the camera's doing with the weird... Really? Okay, Fran is the only one non-disabled. We're just going to retreat whilst Fran does her thing. Okay, go Fran. You do you. We'll just hang out over here. And there's Fran. Very dead. 4,000 damage. Whew. we will just bring in Ash, because Ash has a bunch of things for 2 Phoenix Downs. It's not great. Okay, we're still on disabled. Fran is going to be going over here. So, well, I was hoping that she would. Okay. So what we're doing is we're trying to make sure that not everyone gets spammed. Okay, so it is not disabled. And we're going to expose it again. So you can stack expose a fair bit. Okay, well, Fossil's dead. I don't care enough about him. And I think Ash has... Oh, that would explain why Fran has got, get so much damage off Blizzard. She's weak to it. And water in it. Dark. Ouch. What has she got that is giving her that? Ah, her bow. It's got water. And her arrows, apparently. Half. Interesting. Weak to ice. Let's not have weak to ice. Oh yes, I got that as well. Half damage, equip on science. Honestly, oh that's probably, and that had 8 magic. Ironic. Okay, Phoenix down. So at least Blizzard is not going to do 4,000 damage to Fran now. We should be good to beat it. Ash is KO'd, but... we can bring Barshin. He is unfortunately disabled still. Hey, nice. Alright, only 2 people got XP, but we're good. Oh, hey, our NPC still survived. The Gill Snapper has survived. We have to go collect the reward from the Giza dry season, though. That one was at least a vague challenge. Now to get back to the save crystal without pissing off the other tortoises. So the Gill Snapper, he can hit hard. So there's a note here. They've gone to the dry, so that's just telling us we have to go to the dry. So here we have the 2 twins, Nanao and her, well not twins, brother and sister. These are the ones that commissioned us to catch the tortoise in the pot. And it's apparently an ancient spirit, so we've done that. Usual mash through the dialogue. You learn a lesson not to harm native creatures just for the sake of jewellery, which honestly is a pretty good lesson. Alright, still mashing. And what are we going to get from this hunt? Okay, NPC just walk slowly away. We get an Astrakhan hat. Hey, could have been worse. Now, this seed, well, should have hints. And we can check our hints with the cartographer. We will check our hints. We've got 3 Sky Pirates Den achievements, which gives 3 hints. And if you happen to have the Dusty Letter, that's another 3. So, check our inventory. This is something that has changed. Oh, okay. Hint message 1. So, Zertinian Caverns defeating Adrenaline has first aid. Cool. That's trash. Still Shrine of Miram's Sword of Kings has Vanishiga. Cool. That's trash as well. Giza Plains Rains. South Bank has Horology. Alright, don't care. Lowtown Hunt 7 has Float, which we have already done. Balthier's starting items has Steel, we've got them. Brugerbus Site 3 has Blizzard, we've done that. And Balthier's starting items has Shock, again, done. Lowtown Dusty Letter has Dragon Scale, done that. Dreadnought Leviathan number 1 Brig Key has Haste, again, done. Giza Plains Rains has Bleed, don't care. Fon Coast has Toxify. None of those were useful. But, speaking of Fon Coast, I think our next port of call is going to be to the Fon Coast. I will actually quickly go through our inventory currently. Key items, Writ of Transit, useless without system access keys. Balfonheim and Bujerba, so it means we can go to those places as with Nalbana. We cannot use the Age-worn key yet, because we do not have access to the Socian Cave Palace. We've done the Clan Primer stuff currently. Crescent Stone, we have done that as much as we can. That is the Hay Buckethead sequence. Site 3 key. We can technically do the Antlion. I do not want to do that yet. Stone of the Condemner. Can't do that. That's a fight in the Still Shrine of Miram. Cannot get out there. Rainstone. We've done all the stuff to do with that. Oh, and it clears the sinkholes in the Zertinian Caverns. That's what else it does. I can actually go to... I can sneak through the Zertinian Caverns. Nice. 1 or 2 major sites needed to finish the Pharos. And this one does nothing. That one is always in its default position. And then Cockatrice Hunt is not randomized. So, we can... I forgot that the Rainstone clears up the sandholes. So we're going to go through to the Sandseas. So previously we were unable to progress through here. But now I guess because we've got the Rainstone, we can go here. Maybe it made the sand more solid. So we need to sneak through here. Oof. There is a Dremelech. I do not think we have to defeat a Dremelech. And the reason I've got Ash in the party is because Ash has steel on her gambit, and 50 steals is one way of getting a Sky Pirate's Den, and I wouldn't mind a few more hints. So, which way we need to head? Somewhat have forgotten where to go in this area, because I don't normally sneak through here. Okay, ice stones off the Buers. More ice stones. So, okay, Ash is taking a little bit of a beating. I still don't have Cure accessible on anyone, which is not great. Now, is this a Dremelech in here? I am going to attempt to run from a Dremelech. Alright. Save to heal crystal. There are items in here. Now, also, in this way is Catobolus, and I am uncertain. I will have a go at Catobolus. I will not be having a go with Ash. I will be having a go with Fran, when I put her in the party. Fran does also have one of her limits. I guess Catobolus is in one of the hidden areas here, so you notice that it is sort of off the map. So we've got Catobolus, we're on full HP. I have also apparently wandered across the trap. So Catobolus is a little scared. Oh, for frick's sake. I guess I'm heading back. Alright, we're back, and hopefully not walking straight over the explosion trap and annihilating someone straight away. Okay, fine. We are going to be using... Valthea, get your ass over here. We're going to be using Wither to try and mitigate... Frick, okay, he did like... I don't know what the camera is doing with Valthea. We're going to be dispelling him. I think we will be running, because he is hitting way too hard and I have no healing. So I don't think we're going to be beating this guy, even with a sight and grat. Yeah. I mean, we're doing a lot of damage, but he's also doing a... Bush, you want to go and do something? Here you go. Get in range. Be a nice little juicy target for him. Yeah, maybe. Got no way of dispelling that protect at the moment. But... Okay, Bush is down. Yep, time to run. I don't think we're beating this guy. Okay, friend is taking the hits like a champ. I'll give her that. Okay, you cast haste, I guess. You know what? Maybe. Ash is there just for apparently moral support. Alright, Fran's probably going to take... Okay, yeah. Fran's defense is that high that she's able to solo Catobolus, which is a fairly high tier mark. I'm just hanging out near the edge of the zone just in case. Okay, whale. That's a magic attack. Blind is not great. Do I have an eye drop? I don't think I do. Oh, I do one. Okay, eye drops. And... okay, 5,000. Good. 4,000. We might win this. Fran is broken. Ram at 0. Alright. Okay, Ram at several thousand. How much HP? Let's see. Am I going to get a game over? Tail swipe. 0. Cool. Way to go, Fran. Level 54. You gained like 5 or 6 levels. The Catobulus is vanquished. Look at you go, Vera. I legit was not expecting to win this. And I'm damn certain there are no traps in this zone. So, Jesus, Fran. You damn did good. No one else got any XP, but... so Fran is 54. And everyone else is in the 40s. Or 32 in Ash's case. Alright, well, from that surprisingly successful side detour, we're going to be heading north and hopefully bypassing Adremalek. We beat the Catopolus, so I don't think Adremalek is going to be an issue. Just a feeling. I don't want to fight you guys, really. Not at all. So we'll just run away. So this area should be Adremalek's home, which will be full of annoying enemies. Yes, so we've got the Sandstorm and Adremalek is spawning. We will bring Fran in for this fight because, let's be honest, she's going to solo it. And the Adremalek, the Wrath, is hiding in the Sandstorm. It's a goat. See, what, based on Capricorn or something? And it makes somewhat sense that he's electric even though he's in a sandstorm, because if you've got a lot of sand particles, static electricity. Okay. Ash, who's targeting you? Okay, something is targeting you. Ah, he is. Okay. Well, cool. Oops, I guess, Fran is doing work. Okay, that's his ultimate. I also realize I am out of Phoenix Downs, which is not great. I don't think I've seen them in the shops yet. So, Thunderjar, whatever it is. Oh, apparently it casts Stop. And I'm out of Phoenix Downs. That is not so great. Alright. Immune. I'm sure my like is immune to What is. Okay. What? Fox Persona, nope. Time, blah. None of those are useful. Technique. You know what? Black. Blizzard. Oh, actually. Dispel. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Never mind, it's a reset. Damn. Okay, we're buffing everyone. And we're coming in with Fran in the active party. Now, he was using Blizzard. Anyone weak to Blizzard? Nope. That fixes Fran's little issue. She will be resistant to whatever he's going to throw at her. She's not going to hit much, unfortunately. Sandstorm's going to mean that her attacks are limited. So she should... So Adremalek, he will spawn little minions. So there you go. Fran's no longer going to be taking as quite as much. Okay, the blind is not great. But Blindner on Fran. There it is. Okay, we've got first aid and a nugget of Electrum. And he was just about to ready Thunderjaw. So, figured that would beat this guy pretty easy. But I don't think we actually obtained the Esper. And now we just need to get the hell out of here. Okay, so where do we want to go? Okay, he's dead. We're going to go heal first, I think. So I think we need to take the northern route here. The southern route, I believe, is what hooks up to the Zertinian Caverns. So we could have gone through the Zertinian Caverns, except the enemies there were obliterating us. Now, is this the area with... Okay, this is the area of stay the flip away, because I think these things are like level 100. Like, there is legit the most terrifying enemies in the game. Oh, flip. You did... Oh, God, no. Okay. Yep, these are the level 100 Archaevices. They hit with disease, confuse, and absolute death. So we are not going through this area, we are going through another area. We will be taking... Okay, this area just spawns these bastards almost infinitely, but if you've got the levels, it's a money grind spot because they do drop a pretty powerful, well, pretty expensive item. I think it's like the Bloodstain necklace, which sells for about 1,300 gil or something, if I remember rightly. But we don't super care about those. We would like money, yes. But we would also like to get out of here. So these skullworms, their names are not red, and they are not doing 3,000 damage to a hit. Which means that we can go through this way. These viewers again. Okay, we are going to run around. Yeah, so I kid you not, those level 99 RKOVs, whatever they are, in that one spot are by far and away the most powerful enemy in the game. And honestly, even at a high level, like, they're a solid challenge. Okay, what are we going to get here? We get a spiral incisor. That's not that useful. Alright, we are also going to run away from that stash of enemies. And we're going to be heading upwards through the sandy fault warrens, avoiding the green slime blob, and this, I think, should be our right area. There we go, we can see freedom! Albeit sandy freedom, it is still freedom. Yeah, here we are in the Estus Sands. Now, where are we? It's been a while. I think if I go down this way, there is a save crystal that I can tap. Oh, looky, there's a treasure chest. We've got 21 gil. I mean, I did say I wanted some gil, but I would have liked slightly more than 21 of it. No items in this zone, which is nice. Okay. We are also heading this way. There is a save point, but there will be our next thing to do, which is going to be doing the Urtin-Yensa Sandsea quest. Okay. You're going to take a while. Now, again, Ash is in the party. I've won for level ups, just in case I need a backup party member. And she could be a good person with a better grid. We're going to be going this way, if memory serves correctly. This should get us to the Urtin Eater. I think this is the right route. Now, normally this is the area where the Urtin Eater spawns. I do not care about fighting these guys. They do not have anything worth dropping. But we need to activate that mini quest. And that will be what we wrap up with, I believe. Alright, to initiate the quest, mini quest, you have to talk to this little Moogle here. We gotta tell him. He tells us that there's a problem in the Sand Sea, something about an Urtin Eater, which is, well, eating the Urtins, who are the indigenous inhabitants of the area. And we're going to help out by slaying it. So in this area we see the Uritans running away, well apparently running away from us. And that's because they are going to be fighting this thing, this giant tortoise, which was not there previously. Okay, apparently we'll give our Ash is just going to be stealing off all these guys. And they are going to be fighting it. You can, they will help you, well, they will help kill it. So the Uritan Eater has fallen. Yeah, I guess you can finish off the Uritans there. So now we got to go back to that Moogle. So we're back at the Moogle. We talk to it. He tells us that the Uritan has something for us, but he's headed off to the East Sea, the Eastern Sand Sea, or Namyensa, Ogi Yensa. I think Namyensa's the eastern one. So we, we've got 2 treasures here. One of them is over there. So we need to head up here, and then you get a small unskippable cutscene which shows the Uritan going to say hi to the Moogle. Now I believe this long cutscene is something that the mod developer is planning to try and make skippable, because it is quite a bit of mashing to get through. It's not as bad as the Cactuar ones, but at least the Cactuar ones are kind of cute and funny. We get a 6-fluted pole. No one is using poles, so that's not crazy useful. Let's see. So this is the cutscene that they're hoping to make skippable. It's not currently yet, unfortunately, so as you can see, it's got a little bit of a long panning, and because it's not one of the CGI cutscenes, there's no skip functionality on it, and it's not like, well, actually, even yeah, it's not one of the story cutscenes which have skippable function. I think because this one has sections of text mashing in it, the whole thing is listed as not being skippable. But the Uritan Queen nukes Bakemni that, not Bakemni, Uritan that requested help, because it's not the way of the Sand Tribes to allow outsider help. They are strong and independent. So we can talk to this flower here, and we get an 8-fluted pole. I just got a 6-fluted pole, and now I have an 8-fluted pole. That's kind of funny. And you can talk to the little Moogle for a bit more dialogue, I guess. He looks at the plant, which we've already picked. And normally that would be the escaberries, which is... Its flower is not yet buried. Yes, it has not buried into 6-fluted poles. But that will do it for this episode. Next time, we will be taking on the Tomb of Wraithfall, and unless my settings have been really screwed up and I've missed something out, we should be getting second license grids for everyone. But until next time, this is Type This Out, and have a good day. Bye.